So what's going to happen is we are going to do 2a after we've done our unit circle. So right now we are only going to solve 2b. It says determine the value of cotangent of 12 pi over 5 to the nearest hundredth. So we're going to need to use our calculator. First of all, our calculator just has sine, cos, and tan. So when we're determining cotangent, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out that cotangent of 12 pi over 5 is the same as the reciprocal of tangent. Now, the one thing that's important to notice is in our definition of cotangent, we learned, and we wrote this down before, that cotangent of theta is 1 over tangent of theta. And what I circled in green there is to notice that theta stays the same. We did some questions where the ratio got flipped before. And one of the things that students sometimes get confused about or make a mistake is they get used to the reciprocal, so when they want to do the reciprocal here, they flip the angle to 5 over 12 pi. But it's important to note that in your definition of what cotangent is, it's the reciprocal of tan. The angles always stay the same. The ratios can get flipped, but the angles stay the same. Now 12 pi over 5 is in radians. So we have two options. We can either change that to degrees and type it into our calculator, or when we go to our calculator, we can go to our mode button or see if our calculator is frozen. It's frozen. Hit your mode button and change from degrees into radians. Mine seems to be frozen here. There we go. Once you've changed from degrees into radians, we can now write fraction 1 divided by tan. We want to write 12 pi over 5. I want to use that fraction button again. I can. 12 pi and there's the value. And if we want to write it to the nearest hundredth, it's 0.32. So if the angle is given in radians, then we need to put our calculator in radians. And then we need to type it in. And it was a cotangent one, so we had to change it to 1 over tangent, type it into our calculator, and get the answer. Questions you can do for this one are 6 and 11.